Okay, appreciate you being here. Obviously very, very excited. I want to first thank our fans. Our student body was excellent again, as they have been all year. You could hear them out there. They were loud. Homecoming, obviously special to Troy and this university, and we had, I know, a lot of alums back this week that reached out and came by, so I want to thank our fans. They continue to be great. Really excited about, obviously, getting this win. Anytime you win a conference game here, especially against a really good opponent, I think Georgia Southern's got a really good football team. Obviously, tonight, I think, we made some plays when we needed to, and really, in my mind, stayed in control of the game most of the time. When you play a team like Georgia Southern, the biggest thing you're worried about is them controlling the football and you not getting many snaps. And I want to say we had 50 snaps at halftime. Other than a horrendous third quarter offensively, really pleased with the way our guys played tonight on offense. And then defense, I think, is the story of the night. Those guys, they continue to fight their butts off, and really tonight put it all together. And we talked all week about, putting it together, playing a complete game in all three phases, which I don't know that we've done that yet until tonight. So that was something we really emphasized. We talked about. I told them, hey, you're going to play your best tonight, and it seems like that's the way it worked out. But really pleased with them. Special teams was solid as well. So I thought it was the most complete win we've had this year, and hopefully it's a lot of momentum that we can build on for the last 3 weeks of the season. But again, really pleased with tonight, everything all the way around. All right, questions?
That fourth quarter, after they score, like on the first play, then it's not like you guys have had a ton of momentum. So how big was it that they pulled together and really controlled the last?
Well, I think it speaks to the character of our team. I mean, we got great kids in our program. That's one thing we do have. Now, we're playing some inexperienced guys and so forth, but now where we're at, these guys have played now, 9 games. So, you're starting to see those guys improve, play with more confidence. And I think that's the key. We talked all week about our team playing with confidence. And I think tonight you saw that. I think that shows a lot of character. We answered the bell there in the fourth quarter when we needed to put the drive together on offense and get a couple stops, and we did that, and just really proud of those guys.
What does it say about this conference? It seems like the history that this team had, that you just played, and then you guys pretty much dominated the whole game. So what is that?
I think it's just we got one of the best conferences in the country in the group of five. You talk about all the parity that we have. We have good coaches every week. We have good players in this league. Everybody's got nice facilities now. I think people just continue to put together good products out there in our conference, and then you can see the success outside the conference as well. And I just think each week you better be ready to play. It doesn't matter who you're playing or what they did the week before. You've got to be ready to play and play your best, or you got the opportunity to get beat.
What about the night for DK? Yeah, that big run.
Yeah. So DK, it looks like he had 173 yards on 14 carries, which is really impressive. That's averaging about 11.5 yards a carry. If you think about DK, he's what we call a true TKG, a Troy kind of guy. The guy does everything you ask him to do. Off the field, he goes to class. He makes good grades. He competes in the classroom. He makes great decisions. He's just a kid that came in our season probably thinking he was the number 3 guy with the opportunity to get some carries here and there, and now he's had to be the workhorse of our football team. I think that shows his maturity, him growing up pretty fast. I did think he had a great spring. I don't know if you guys remember, I mentioned him, that he showed some flashes in the spring. But obviously when you had BJ and Jabir and all those guys, you're worried about how many carries you could get him. But he's really come in and settled our running backs down as far as our run game goes, and been really solid, and just really proud of him.
I wanted to ask you about Marcus Webb.
Yeah.
Saw 3 sacks and 7 tackles.
Yeah, I was told we sacked them 9 times. I think they'd given up 9 sacks maybe the entire year before that. I think we had 9. Marcus, I noticed him several times. I just noticed the whole defense. It seems like they played with an edge tonight. They made plays in the backfield. They played extremely hard. I thought we tackled better for the most part, and you're talking about a really good athlete there playing quarterback, so it's not like he's easy to tackle, but just I thought the effort, their energy, the way they played with a lot of passion, just really can't really say enough. And Brandon Hall and his staff did an unbelievable job. They had a great plan. When you play an option team, you better be disciplined. You got to have somebody on dive pitching quarterback, and we did that tonight for the most part.
And one of those guys was a first-time starter, I think, A.J. Smiley.
Yeah, A.J. had to play Bandit tonight. Yeah, he's a senior. never played that position before, and worked this week there because we're short a couple guys, Jarvis and so forth. But just, obviously I hadn't seen the film yet, but I mean, I thought he was, from what I could tell, really productive. I know this, he was willing to do whatever we asked him to do. Never played that position. Got to play on the line of scrimmage. Probably not his comfort zone if you had to be real about it. And I thought he competed his tail off and really did a great job.
Coach, I know this game just finished, but moving forward now, what is this saying about your team the rest of the way, and what's the confidence?
Well, I think when you look at our team, I reminded our team that the other day, like, we've lost 3 games by 12 points, and to some pretty good football teams. You look at who we lost to. It could easily have gone the other way in some of those, but we didn't make the plays when we needed to. Tonight we did, and I think it just says that our team's continuing to mature and grow. We don't lose many guys. We lose 13, so we got a lot of young players on the field, that are starting to grow up, and you can see that before our eyes. Now they've got 9 games under their belt, a lot of them, so just really pleased with their growth.
Coach, you had over 600 yards of total offense tonight. How big was that tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think 600 yards anytime you hit is really something special. I mean, for us, obviously the long runs there at the end helped us. DK had the long touchdown run, but this team we played in the box, they're really good. They're physical. They got 2 really good inside linebackers. Their D-line's very physical and active. So in our mind, we were trying to make it a space game early and be really aggressive, and I thought we executed the plan well. Other than one decision, I thought Caleb Barker was really almost flawless again tonight. I mean, the one deep ball ended up being like a punt basically, but I think he'd like to have that one back and check the ball down the back. But yeah, I can't say enough. I think that tells you the O-line played well, and at times, especially early, we creased some runs, which I thought was really good too.
Speaking of aggressive, you went for it on 4th and 1 right off the bat,
Yep.
In your territory.
Yep.
Just trying to send a message.
Yeah, I think so for our team. We said all week we're going to be really aggressive. This is a team, an option team, that if they control the football, you're not going to get many possessions. I think we had 50 snaps at the half, or maybe a little over, which was unbelievable. That was a huge part. Even though the third quarter I'm not really happy about, 50 snaps at halftime against an option team tells you 2 things. One, your defense is playing pretty good, and you're getting first downs and scoring points. And so I think we just wanted to be really aggressive. We knew that we had to steal a possession or 2 if we could, and I thought we were really aggressive with some special plays that we had worked on, and didn't hit them all, but we got a pass interference on one, and made them defend the entire field. That was our plan going in.
Well, and part 2 of that, I was going to ask you, they had a fake punt,
Yep.
and you guys had a fake, what again,
Well, again,
a little different.
yeah, that's something we've had for a while. We were just trying to make sure that we had the right look for it, and when you do it, you got to execute. And Micah Murphy, I think, is the guy that fought his butt off to get the first down and barely got it. But that's another kid that's a walk-on kid here that does everything right and practices every day, and then contributes on special teams, and has played some safety this year as well. And really, really pleased to see him make a big play in this game like he did.
You threw the ball twice to your quarterback. How often does he catch the ball?
Did we really? Let's see. We threw a 2-point conversion, and we were going to throw the other one to him. Yeah. Those are things. I think a lot of these plays that tonight we had them the whole year. And you're waiting for the right opportunity and the right look, and some of them lined up this week defensively. And to be honest with you, we were going to shoot all the bullets, man, and try to score. That's what we thought we needed to do, and we executed some we didn't. But overall, really pleased.
Anybody else?
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, guys.